Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. A war that's going pretty well if I do say so myself. So where are we at on this? How much power do I still have available? We can stick an engineer in here, and is this also 5 slots? Let's grab you for just a second. Okay, that is power plus 5. Plus we have an upgrade available, the Illyrium Conduit will give us another 6 power. So we actually have 11 power to spare. We'll move you back to here. Okay. Yeah, so we have 11 power to play with. If we put the Shadow Chamber here so it doesn't consume anything, that's more than enough power for us to put a resistance contact thing here. And beyond that, I don't know that we need more buildings, to be perfectly honest with you. I might just skip psionics entirely this playthrough. Seem to be doing fine without it. I don't know. We'll see, but basically, I think we probably do not have to build another power relay if we don't want to. Ball pups are coming along. We're building stuff in the foundry, all kinds of, or the proving ground rather. Sorry, all kinds of cool stuff is going on, and we're just waiting for people to come off of injuries before we go and hit another Advent facility.
We've located one of their facilities. Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Wait, didn't we... Oh, they just... Okay, whatever, it's fine. New Brazil, huh? Yeah, alright, I'm not worried. It looks like we're real close to the end, but we'll be alright. We could just drop in on that facility at any time. I'm just very worried about the powerful alien that we know to be there. Yeah, let's grab this intel.
Consider the countless lives that could have been spared.
Okay.
Had you remained in your place among the Elders' champion.
Oh man, Captain Bowie's back.
Whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps
That was
of
weird.
resistance supporters.
Some...
We're their only line
Anyway,
of defense.
sound was a little off there for a minute. Okay. Where are we at on this? So... Somebody told me... Oh, wow. They were not wrong. So somebody told me that the trait that the assassin had that lowers people's max will is bugged. It's supposed to lower their max will temporarily. But as you can see here, his will is now 22. His maximum will is 22. For comparison, somebody who was not involved in the mission. Yeah, you see numbers. More like 39. So everybody who was present on the killing of the assassin mission has their will permanently, completely tanked out. That's going to have some repercussions. I don't know exactly what repercussions. It's going to make psionic attacks hit them a lot more. I know that. We may have to build some mind shields for them. You know, we'll figure it out. I'm confident. Okay, all right. Let's finish our Shadow Keeper.
Slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Okay, Dragonova's no longer shaken. This isn't the room I want. Proving ground. Okay, so we've got all of the exotic weapons up. Now... we do need skull mining, we do need battlefield medicine, we do need blue screen protocol. And, like, these things are nice. I don't consider them to be terribly crucial. Let's get blue screen protocol, because we're starting to run into the heavier robotic enemies, and this stuff can be very, very useful against them. I don't think I'm going to bother building a Spark this game, probably. The Spark is a neat robot soldier class, but my impression of them is that not that they are very powerful, so... Skull mining is very good, too. 8 days, 9... we need this, we need this.
Right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Okay. So, is it time to hit this thing? If I try to wait 4 days, I have total confidence that something else terrible is going to drop on our heads. But I guess if I think that's the case, then I probably don't want to commit everybody to this facility thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not a bad squad. Right? Dragonova, Bowie, Skelly, Mox, and Helios. And like, It's unfortunate because it means probably these two will be out of commission again when their bondmates heal up, but I think it's a good enough squad. It's looking to me like it's important that we get a move on here. I would love to wait 3 days before using Mox, though. You know what? I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna try to wait it out. Let's see what happens. Okay, what do we got here? We can get an engineer and counter resistance informant. That's not a bad idea. We could use another engineer still. 181 supplies. This is tricky because the supplies are the reward we need least. Oh, well, probably. I haven't looked at all three of them, but I don't want supplies. I can't imagine. Yeah, that's intel. We definitely want that more. So it's the dark event we most want to counter, attached to the reward we want the least. And it's a lost mission. Yeah, screw this. We're just going to have to deal with Advent Return Fire. Here's how you solve that. Don't miss any shots. 92 intel and counter a hidden dark event. Or an engineer and counter a dark event that I don't really care about. I think probably the intel, right? Oh, and it's a sabotage transmitter operation. We're great at those. And maybe we'll run into what's-his-face with the rifle again. Sure, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go do the thing. So, here's a question. Who's staying at home so that they can prep for the facility attack? Probably Mox, right? So what if I cut you three to keep you... We'll send Helios and Elena on this. I'll bring in, like, Riveri. His bondmate is already on. And then we're missing... we don't have a Grenadier for this group. He's tired, though. Do we have a fresh Grenadier? We do. We do. Carl Schachter, that's right. The guy's a little... He's a little green. He's a little on the green side, but I think we can work with that. And McGowan is still unbonded. Who is he? He has no existing... You know what I think? I think we keep stealing his bondmates out from under him for other people. He unfortunately does not have good chemistry with Schachter. Who does Schachter have good chemistry with? Because we should try to get him bonded. Sagan, Becky. Alright. Well, neither one of them are available. I don't know. I think this is a good team. We'll just deal with the fact that we're not going to get any good bonding going with these two. Did I ever upgrade her rifle? Nope, I was still putting it off. Okay, we don't have enough alloys to upgrade all of these things. Probably the axe is what's going to... Well, actually, no, the pistol. Radier Jim's not even on this mission. But he's the one who would really want that pistol. Yeah, we'll upgrade those two special weapons, and then let's actually put them to use. So, does Helios have any of the melee stuff? No, he's pretty gun focused. I imagine McGowan is too, because I'm not huge on... Yeah, okay, well he's going to get it then. And the reason I'm giving it to him is that I want to try to bring him up a little.
In the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Helios has enough levels and skills and stuff that he's, without question, an asset to any team he happens to be on. With the axes, McGowan's more likely to get an extra kill or two. A little bit more XP means a little bit more advancement, you know. We also want to put the bolt caster on somebody, and I traditionally have put it on supports. Or sorry, specialists. But with the bonus rifle damage thing, the rifle is no longer the least good gun on the team. I still think though, that we're going to do it here. Let's pass you this
They only
bolt
provide a
caster.
single-shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon, actually. And then we have to assign our utility items. So we've been having a lot of good luck with mimic beacons on the Rangers. I still like dragon rounds on the sharpshooter for to help them buff up their pistol on occasions when they have to use the pistol. Go medkit on you, and then we have a second medkit somewhere, but it doesn't matter. We can't use it because Dragonova never figured out how to put things in all the pockets and pouches on her uniform. I think this is a good squad, though. We might be able to get a... oh, no, we don't have skull mining. That's right, so you don't actually need this. Utility items available. Yeah, we should definitely give you a medkit, then. Okay, we have some backup medical supplies. Alright, let's go burn down a transmitter. If there's anything that this squad knows how to do.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Alright. Hopefully this will be pretty straightforward. I imagine they're going to put us back in the sewers, because that seems to be the way of things. Just blaze through this real fast, and then in a couple of days we have the squad necessary to go hit that facility. And we are slowly still pushing along the plot. I'm getting a little concerned about the timer. I wasn't expecting to get 2 more blocks of Avatar progress so quickly.
Operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic
But I don't think it's time to panic yet.
just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh hey, we're actually outside. That's true. Not all of our transmitters have been in the sewer.
In this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's
It's
still
across a
connected
raised
will
highway.
severely damage their linked systems.
I know, you
Grab
just
the
told me this.
explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. On the move.
Alright. So it's across a suspended highway, and it's close enough that we can almost certainly... We can get some people up on the highway and then deal with any aliens who are guarding it from up there. So like that's going to be prime real estate for the sniper, and I mean really everybody. Everybody gets a bonus firing from high ground, you know, it's not something you need to leave to a sniper.
I go where you tell me.
Alright, Elena with her special stealth will be the one to lead the charge.
I believe this is our objective. I go where I'm needed.
Well, you're a
I
little
have
bit mistaken.
beyond vision.
That's just
There's
a thing.
an alien patrol nearby.
Okay. Mech plus advanced soldier. That's not so bad, really. Can both of you... Yeah, both of you can only just barely get up on the roof. Okay. Well, let's try to prepare for dealing with that pack.
Heading to that location.
Because it really is nice to be able to get a drop on mechs. You guys have seen that that mortar thing that they love to do already. That can be a real problem sometimes.
I'm on the move.
But, you know, if they're going to patrol away and let us get to the transmitter and deal with them afterward, I'm super down with that. Ah, they didn't patrol quite far enough out.
You can never escape my sight.
Yep. And now that we have, now that we've done the thing that showed us the codex, codices will just be on missions all the time forever. What do I think is going to happen? This is tricky, because we don't really want to move forward if moving forward is just going to put us in a place where we can always see 2 or even 3 packs. But we do want to move forward in any other circumstance. So let's have Helios... Oh no. I wanted to have Helios blue move to cover here. Shoot. That's inconvenient. Yeah, we're just very slightly too slow. Because I want to get up on the highway, like I said, but I'm nervous about just running up here. Because we could run right into somebody's patrol path. Or we could run right into somebody's vision, rather. I guess the odds of running into somebody's vision with Elena are pretty low. I don't know, we got time. The mission timer is not actually counting. Why don't I just put her right here? I don't think it should be possible for her to pop anybody's vision right here. So she saw another pack over here, something with a huge amount of health. So let's move over to here, see if we can get vision of that again. Nope. Alright, we'll start moving the Rangers down onto the ground. We want to be able to take up flanks and stuff.
Heading out.
I wish we had, like, silenced weapons. It would be really cool to be able to drop one or two of these transmitter things, just so that when we reveal, we have a bunch of turns to figure out the right play.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Alright, McGowan. We'll just put him right next to you.
Got it covered. Scanning. Scanning.
Let's just take a moment and feel this out. I do feel a little bad about this timer stopping thing, because I think the timers add a really interesting decision-making dynamic to the game, and we've sort of cut that out. Oh, it's an Archon, okay. Sort of cut that out in favor of classic XCOM 1 style. Oh, it's two different packs right on top of each other. And this codex very clearly knows exactly where we are. Look at this. Looking right at us. Okay, so if we were to pop them now, we would get all four of those packs. I know you can't see these ones, but trust me, they'll pop. And that will probably kill us. In fact, like, almost certainly. So that's real bad. I don't know what to do about it, to be perfectly honest with you. And unfortunately, the Rangers are in so close that we don't have any options here. We can't move. Solly can move, but it doesn't help for him to move, because if McGowan gets seen, that's what's going to blow it anyway. And he's not going to get seen if McGowan doesn't. Maybe the best thing for us to do is just stay exactly where we are, see if these guys move forward far enough. Well, one thing we could do, actually, is we could grab Elena. Well, Elena won't break concealment anyway. What do we have remote start on? Oh yeah, cars. Just there's a lot of cars everywhere. Okay. Unfortunately, none of the enemies are particularly close to any cars. Yeah, I think what I'm probably going to do here is just Overwatch. Let's see what this pack does. If they walk forward, we're outnumbered and we're in a terrible position, but at least we get a turn where we'll fire a bunch of Overwatch shots to begin the battle. And if they patrol away... Oh, these guys are going to get close enough to see us, maybe. Oh, stop, 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 please stop. Okay. Okay. If they patrol away, then we have the chance to sort of back out and come at this from a different angle and not have to fight all of the enemies at the same time, which is what I'm looking for. This is really bad.
I have eyes on the enemy.
Okay, what's the Codex pack doing? That's what matters most. They're walking out pretty far away. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So here's what we have to do. We have to back off our front units enough that we lose sight of the sectoids. And then we have to fight all the enemies at once, I think. So that's Elena. Elena needs to move to, like, here.
I will reposition.
There's no way that we can lose sight of these guys.
Roger that.
And this pack is, I think, going to patrol into us on the next turn. So we kind of... But when I launch the attack here, we have to not be able to see those guys anymore, or else we're going to be very overwhelmed. I have no idea how to know which targets he is and is not seeing here. So he won't be able to see, assuming they're laid out in the target preview in the same order as they're laid out in his actual vision, he won't be able to see you, or you, or you, or you. But he will be able to see two aliens that he can't see now. But that's because he can't see some of these guys, right? Yeah, he can't currently see the Codex or the Viper. So this works?
Orders
I
confirmed.
think?
Moving out.
He can see you, you, and you. Okay. Now I think Riveri's the problem. He can see that sectoid. He can see both of them. That's a real bummer, because that means he has to move, which means he won't be able to get a rifle shot off this turn. But actually, it's not that big a deal, because this is a fine time for him to engage with his grenade, actually.
Rolling.
Okay, this pack is no longer live for us, so what we do... Oh, you know what? I forgot to switch the Grenadier... Our special grenades. Our frost bomb is not present. That's bad. Okay. But what we can do here is we can throw a grenade. It'll hit all four of them. Oh, man. There's a lot of enemies that I qualify as must kill first here, but it's hard for me to pass up a chance to drop a grenade on four guys at once. That's quite a bit of damage distributed over all the enemies. I think I'm going to go for it. Or, you know what? Wait a minute. Maybe this is the perfect Claymore situation. Claymore does like a huge amount of damage, right? It's 8. Yeah, we could throw the Claymore down here, and then we can have Riveri shoot it with his pistol and open up the fight that way.
Now we wait.
Yep, that's the one. No, we cannot. He can't see it from there. I am sad about this. Wait. So who can you see right now? Okay. I'm wondering if we actually maybe can move in such a way that we won't in order to not pop that pack at the same time. Yeah, he can't see any of them. So actually, can you? Yes. But if we move him over to, like, here, he loses sight of most of the enemies. And we could put you here. The problem with this is that I'm not able to see the Claymore where I threw it from a lot of these positions. But maybe we should do this. Let's do this. Let's try to only fight 2 very dangerous packs at once.
Affirmative. Moving out.
See, the thing is, we can still see them. I am not sure why. So the only person who can actually take the shot that needs to be taken here is McGowan. Yeah, he can see the claymore, and only he can see the claymore. Well, let's do it. So when you throw the axe at a target, the axe throw doesn't cost an action. It's just a free ranged attack that you can do once per mission when you have the axe. I can throw the axe at the at the claymore, which seems very silly. But then that means he has a shotgun shot left that could be very powerful. I'm debating whether I want to spend my axe throw now. You know what? Things are probably not going to get more dangerous than they are right here, with us potentially popping 3 packs at once. This is the time to do it. This seems like a very silly way of of igniting this combat. I do love video games. I don't know if I've made that clear. Alright, so I think the Codex is going to respond by splitting. Or, okay, no, she doesn't do that on attacks that were launched by, or attacks that dealt damage to her but were the one that woke her up. So, they don't seem to know that Tears is here. They took cover positions that don't make a super huge amount of sense. Alright. You have combat protocol? You do. So his combat protocol is capable of killing most of the enemies here. Not quite you. Who has a shot on this guy? Okay, you have a pretty good shot on him, and you can't hit anybody else, so go for it. Alright, we're going to teach those aliens to be afraid of hockey masks yet. Cyber actually doesn't have a shot on an enemy from the position that he's in. Man, pistols are pretty good. Pistols are like pretty okay in this game. It would suck a lot if this missed. What does he have as far as chance to hit with the actual shotgun's pretty bad? I mean, if this attack misses, we can just use combat protocol to clean it up, but this puts him in a cover position in case that pack over here keeps walking forward, and I like that a lot.
Did you see that one?
Oh, for some reason that caused him to be able to see them. Oh, the dumpster, like, it must have been that the dumpster was blocking his view, which, I mean, is plainly ridiculous, but is clearly the fiction the game is going with. Alright. So who's his bondmate? Riveri. I was wondering if we could maybe do a good action pass off here. But no, I think is the answer to that question. So we're all flanked. Actually, we're not. The only one who's showing us flanked is Riveri. That's interesting. This must be blocking his the Stun Lancer's line of sight to us. That's actually, that makes me think that we probably are going to teamwork an action point over there. Helios is still unrevealed. That cannot remain the case, right? We have to deal with this snake, otherwise he's going to pull somebody off the roof and it's going to be a whole thing. So we have a 96% chance to kill this snake with the melee attack. We'd get 100% if we ran around with run and gun and shot him, but I think I'm going to try for the melee attack instead because we may need run and gun next turn.
They're on to me.
And again, we have combat protocol if this goes awry. Okay. So now that we've managed all that stuff, and we know we won't need our combat protocol, I think the thing to do probably is to pass that action point over to Riveri so that he can take up a cover position. Because Stun Lancers will shoot you if you give them a flank, and they have guns that are just as good as everybody else's guns.
The enemy should fear us.
I think they probably should, yeah. That's your good point.
My way.
Alright. Unfortunately, somebody's going to get stun lanced here. There's not really a lot I can do about it. Oh yeah, we did give them a pretty good poison position.
So good.
Oh, but it only affected Riveri. because... Please don't unconscious. Okay. Please don't unconscious. Please don't unconscious me. Yeah, people who are holding medkits are immune to poison. So... Alright, well, we are, it turns out, not going to need run and gun, because the enemy's elected to take up positions that are 1000% flankable. So I think we'll get in here with this dude. Listen, I don't speak alien, but I'm pretty sure that he just shouted, "The President's online." I don't know that, I guess that's a concern.
I'm going.
Alright, please tell me that you are going to kill this Viper. He is probably not going to kill the Viper. A crit should do it. The Viper also might dodge him. Yeah, okay. Okay, but that's fine. It should be very easy for us to finish this off, and then we will get to, we'll get to shoot a couple of a couple of power relays. So, how dangerous is it to run this way? My concern with, like, dropping to this position is that we might inadvertently reveal the pack with the Archon in it, and I don't have the resources probably to kill the Archon this turn. I don't... You know what, though? Revealing the Archon probably won't get anybody killed. Well, I did it. I did the thing I was afraid of. Hold on. What's his chance to hurt these guys down here? Pretty good chance to affect the sectoids. As always, I'm not that worried about the sectoids. Let's do this. Yep. Let's put an end to that nonsense. Now, Elena can get herself to a position where she has a really good shot on that Archon, probably. Doesn't she have... Yeah, Banish. Maybe we have her drop down and just go for the Banish? She'll take 3 shots at some amount of damage. 5 to 6, I bet.
I will always find you.
Man, 25%. Ugh. So she'll take 3 shots at 4 to 5. And for some reason that's showing as using 2 units of ammo. It better not use 2 ammo on the first shot, because that makes it just... I mean, I was going to say, that makes it just double tap, but, you know, that's pretty great, obviously. Okay, is that... I'm having a hard time telling from the graphics. I want to use the medkit on him, because it removes the poison as well. But if he's still standing in the poison cloud, then that won't really help. So it's just Elena and these two? I don't want to move him, but I think I have to. For safety. So I guess let's move him up to here.
Heading out.
The Archon doesn't have any armor, so we don't need to attack it with Shredder. Actually, Shakhtar doesn't even have Shredder, so that's a good thing. Yeah, let's throw a heal out here.
Come on, get back in the fight.
And this will clear the poison. Although it doesn't say that in the tooltip. Yeah, okay, it does do that. That's weird. It should definitely say that in the tooltip. So I guess we just tap him. There's not really a point in throwing a grenade at him. The grenade does less damage. And there's a chance we'll set him on fire with the pistol. Okay. He dodged it, but he is burning, so he can't use some of his special abilities. She could pass off her second action point to Helios instead. which might be valuable because Helios is in the open and he's going to get his entire head shot off. So yeah, we can now have Helios do run and gun, so he can move to a position where he has cover and shoot at the Archon on the same move. That's probably the right thing to do. Or I'm going to have him run and gun and throw a Mimic Beacon behind the Archon. Yeah, like over here. Here we go. Let's see who's distracted by this. I bet that'll get all three of them. I bet they will all fall for it. I like the fact that his Mimic Beacon has his haircut. What are you doing? Oh, it moved to a flanking position for a shot and then decided to do a melee attack instead, is what it's doing. So yeah, you can see sectoids will, on some occasions, actually fire their guns at you. Usually, that's 4 mutons. Is that...
I know where you are.
We all know where they are, Elena. They're right here, being very large at us. Aggressively. I don't... Boy, that complicates the situation. There are so many enemies on this mission. Okay, so, enemies that have to die this turn is the Archon and all 4 of those mutons. Alright, Kim. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of... Listen, we'll try to find time for that stuff. Sectoids are non-concerns. What's the Deadeye odds here? 58% chance to hit. But he does a lot of damage if he gets there. We do have one more Mimic Beacon, don't we? McGowan has one, I think. He doesn't have run and gun, but we could like run to here and throw it over here. We have to throw it somewhere where the mutons will be able to see it. But I think that's going to be necessary. We do have another we do have another Claymore. I'm probably going to save that. What do we have as far as remote start targets that are visible from down here? That one hits that sectoid. I'm not that concerned about that. Nothing of value. And this might be time for the banish, because we really have to put out a lot of damage over the course of this turn. She can't see the Archon moved. Well, from up here she can see something that she couldn't see before, but it's probably just the 4th muton. So what... this is packs 5 and 6, these 2 mutons? They really are not taking it easy on us. Well, I suppose Helios is pretty much out of tricks. He just kind of has to shoot stuff. Oh, he does have salvo. So he can throw his grenade and shoot on the same turn. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use this grenade to deal a little bit of bonus damage to the Archon. Why is it showing such a huge amount of damage? Does it think that I have his normal attack targeted? Oh, yeah, it's just because I had the normal attack targeted on him. Okay. If I throw this here, it's going to destroy that car battery that's laying on the ground. I think I'm fine with that. Oh no, yeah, this is the right version of this. Blow up this cover as well.
Heads down.
Hold on a second, it moved at the last moment, like right as I clicked it. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's really shitty. That sucks. And then he misses because he was not even facing the correct direction. Yeah, no kidding. How did that happen? Well... Crap, man. Crap, man. This is very bad. We're going to take a lot of damage in a second here. Okay, so Elena has to move to a position where she will be able to see the Archon and can do Banish. The Archon's still burning, but his burning might wear off at the beginning of his turn. Okay, so that one at the far right of the target preview is the Archon. I probably should not stand right next to Helios with all these mutons around because they like to throw grenades. And I think their grenades have a larger range than ours. Yeah, let's just move to the high cover.
Moving out.
Because I am definitely about to reveal her. Alright. Just shoot at him until
This will be the end.
you can't shoot at him anymore. Alright. None of us can hit him, so that's bad.
We are compromised.
Yeah, no kidding. What? Fire at a target until you run out of ammo or until it dies. Which apparently means once. She used all 3 of her rounds. We're screwed. That's... I don't... Okay, we need Deadeye. We need Deadeye to work.
Yeah, I didn't
Nope.
get it.
Nope. So we have a couple of actions left, but none of them are going to be enough to solve the situation. I mean, this is good. We should do this. I don't want to move him up. He'll actually probably lose aim getting closer because of the 20% height advantage he's got now. So let's do this. Okay.
Adjusting sights. Running dry on ammo.
Well,
Whatever you say.
let's throw out the mimic beacon. Because apparently we're doomed. Alright, the mutons can definitely see it there. It will not survive all of their attacks. So we're not going to get distraction on everybody, but
All right, I'll
it's a
go.
good start. Honestly, I'm just going to reload the bolt thrower here. It's powerful, but it only gets 1 shot. Yeah, so the burning wore off, so now he can do his abilities. Please just attack the mimic beacon. Oh, nope, he's not going to do it. He's going to do something else. Oh, no. He is. He ran to a position where the mimic beacon definitely has cover from him, and then attacked him. Oh, no. Because the Archon did so much damage, now there's no mimic beacon through the muton turn, which means the mutons are all going to shoot at us. Okay, Psy Zombie, that's not that big a deal.
No place for you to go now.
Okay.
Incoming fire.
Okay, I like that. That's a good remote start target now, by the way. Wait, what happened? What's happening? Oh, he's suppressing. Okay. Alright, the high cover's doing its job.
The target is marked.
Yes, thank you, Elena. I don't think that we're going to need to track him anywhere. Okay, a lot of suppression.
Disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
You know what, Central? I just don't even have words for how much I do not have time for your bullshit right now. We are very busy. Okay, we are definitely remote starting that car.
Watch closely.
Okay, that guy's battle frenzying. That's not really that dangerous. Oh no, I just take the rifle shot because it does 1 damage. So let's guarantee the Archon's death with our stock. Somebody's gonna have to shoot a power relay this turn, but we gotta try to do a lot of valuable stuff
Only the
first.
best.
It's probably gonna be Shocker on power relay duty, or actually, it might not be because he might have to grenade. I bet if he ran up to here, he could get a grenade in that would hit one of them. Let's see. So Helios is really not in a position to do cool stuff while suppressed. Cyber is not really in that much. Like, he can, he can aid protocol somebody and then combat protocol or something. He has options that aren't affected by the suppression. So if we're going to remove suppression, it's got to be, this one's got to be the target. We should be able to get a grenade deep enough with Shocker, I think, to to remove that guy's cover and break his suppression. So is that the side zombie yelling at us? That's kind of funny. Okay. So this will kill his cover, strip some armor, do a little bit of damage, and kill the suppression. Okay. So we have 3 soldiers left, and one of them has to destroy a power transmitter instead of doing anything useful. Actually, that can be what Shaft does on his turn, because you don't actually aim at the power transmitter, so it won't matter that his aim is depressed. He could even just do that and, what do you call it? He could even just do that and reload, and have that be his whole turn. I should get closer. I'm worried that if I run to here, this Muton will be able to get a flank. Although, he can't actually flank me and be in cover. Right, the way all the cover lines up, he'll be on the wrong side of the plane. So maybe that's fine then. I'm reading his flanked right now. Oh yeah, there's a sectoid right there. I totally forgot about. That's a problem. He's got this Psy zombie who's going to hit Riveri. You know, I've been more concerned. I could do this. Which one of these targets is the... Here we go. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Okay. I could do this, right? I probably wouldn't kill him, though. I'd have to hit the 10% crit chance. Shit, man. We're in a really bad spot here. So I have you run up. Again, I'm a little leery about being too close together too, because grenades. We can run up to here and kill that guy's cover. We have to kill some of them. I'm just gonna let the Psy zombie hit the sniper. I don't think we realistically can do anything about it.
Seems doable.
So let's move McGowan to here. Take this not incredible but really important shot. Yeah, if he hits this. Oh wow, he crit it too. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's really, really good actually. Ah man, we are in so much trouble still. This one has some kind of positive effect on it. It's got a buff icon. Well, yeah, I mean, nobody else is going to be able to hit this for the rest of the mission, probably, because we're going to be too busy moving forward, so yeah. Let's do this, for sure. Because that doesn't make an aim roll.
The network separation has been temporarily delayed.
And now he's out of actions. Does suppression make your shot take 2 actions? I don't think I was aware of that before. How important is it that that sectoid die? And I could move to here and probably give that guy a pretty good shot. The sectoid weapon doesn't hit very hard, so maybe I just put Helios in a position to eat a flank shot from a sectoid, because it will give him a flank shot on that Muton. Yeah, alright. Sorry, buddy. Endure. I believe in you. What a hero!
Big deal. My ammo's running low.
And he's modest, too. Sectoid just ran through a fire. Yeah, it crit him for 5. For Christ's sake, Helios, crouch!
The time for hiding is over.
Oh, this is making me nervous. Okay. Oh, it's just suppressing him. That's actually great. Yeah, and then this guy's gonna go and... I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, hey, he missed. Awesome. Yep, the loot sure did expire. So Helios, on his turn, falls all the way back and kills the sectoid, probably. It is really nice that we only have 2 mutons to deal with now. Our rangers doing some fine work here. So he's in this space. I'm not going to be able to destroy that car. Oh, Elena! Elena can destroy that car. Oh, no, she can't. Not this turn. Well, I mean, she sort of can. She'd have to move and then throw the claymore and have somebody else kill it, but that's probably fine. Or we could just throw a grenade to remove the suppression and worry about everything else later. I think that's probably where we are here. I want to throw this so it destroys all the cover on this side of him too. Actually, if I'm going to do that, who has a... Riveri didn't actually use his grenade, right? Yeah, I changed my mind off of that plan.
Not a problem.
Let's have him do it, because if we're going to do this and open up this Muton to the flank shot, I actually probably want McGowan available to take that shot. Will that stuff explode? Those are like propane tanks, right? And we're not going to destroy the car with the move anyway. Yeah, let's throw the grenade like this. Okay, I did in fact destroy the tanks, but they didn't hurt the Muton. Probably they only explode large enough to damage spaces adjacent to them or something. So now we have this, which should be a very high percentage chance, right? 92? Now we gotta tap him. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna have to tap him once more, but our rangers never fail to crit. Alright, who's got actions left? Okay, we've got quite a few actions left. So I'm gonna have Helios fall back and shotgun the sectoid in the face. Would you please focus up? Oh, they do sometimes miss the crit. And that guy's on fire, but there's no saying necessarily that he will remain that way. I'll just combat protocol him. Let's not take any chances. And this means we don't have to worry about... This means we don't have to worry about him doing any other psychic nonsense or the zombie. So you could draw up and put a grenade into that Muton's face. And then Elena has to destroy a power relay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is a good plan.
I need more ammo.
Okay, I think we're going to have enough time to actually be able to complete the mission. I would definitely have abandoned the mission in a heartbeat if it meant nobody dying, but it looks like we don't even have to make the choice. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll shred the armor. Shred the armor, make him run. And I don't think that our people are close enough together for him to be able to grenade 2 of us. Man, this was harrowing. I was really concerned.
I might need some help.
Oof. Okay, 4 damage. That's not so bad. Okay, unfortunately, a lot of us are really far away.
I'm going.
But the Rangers have been doing God's work so far. Let's see if it will continue. Aw. That's alright. Had to miss one eventually.
Get 'em next time. Need a resupply.
Okay, Cyber cannot hit this Muton this turn. Unfortunately, I do believe this Muton's going to get a turn. I don't think we can take him out on this one. I can get up here and give him a pretty close range blast from the cannon at the risk of maybe getting shocked or killed if we don't get the finish. But if he crits this, he might just kill the thing straight up. And if he does, if we can at least get him low, we still have a combat protocol available. Oh man, that miss really sucks. Okay, so who's still available?
Out of firepower over here.
Okay, this would be pretty good. The Deadeye's going to reduce the hit chance by another 25%, but if this lands, we're all set. Oh wow, okay, it didn't even have to crit, but that's nice.
We're not
That's
picking
nice.
up any other contacts. Get those
Yeah, no
charges
kidding.
deployed.
No kidding, we just killed every alien in the Tri-County area.
It's killing time.
I am at your service.
Oh, I managed to put myself in a position where I can't see any relays. Not that it matters. Well, we didn't really get to see the magic of the bolt caster here. Here, its downsides were much more prominent than its upsides.
Absolutely.
But that's not usually the case. I like it a lot in general.
It's killing time.
I guess, what am I reloading for? They just told me that there aren't any aliens left.
That's affirmative.
Elena.
Covering ground.
No problem, boss.
She can't put the thing on this turn? No. Okay. Does take an action.
It's killing time.
Well, that was exciting. Let's,
Back in.
tell you what. Fire that thing one more time. Listen to the sound of it. Very satisfying. Okay. I'm very pleased with that.
X4 charges are active.
Not just because it went well, but because it was very hard, and it went well. We fought a lot of enemies in quick succession. We didn't have a point anywhere in the mission where we were dealing with just a single pack, and we came out of it with no deaths. A lot of wounds, but no deaths. Trying to get a version of this where Schachter's grenade launcher isn't cutting anybody out of the image. Yeah, that's a pretty cool photo. McGowan standing there with the axe handles visible. Central, don't trash talk our soldiers. Could you please just, like, try to maintain morale a little bit?
Attack by the dissident forces of XCOM creates nothing but misery for our loyal citizens. The so-called resistance lashes out, attempting to...
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I told those resistance guys we could sabotage a transmitter.
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the resistance factions is going so well, Commander.
Okay, and pretty light wounds all
soldiers seem
around.
to be a big help around here.
We got a Kodak brain and some miscellaneous junk that's not super helpful. 4 muton corpses is okay. We countered the Dark Event stiletto rounds. I don't even know what that does. I'm assuming it makes Advent's shots have some kind of special capabilities, and as such, I'm pretty happy we don't have to deal with it. So, with Elena not losing any will or anything, we're going to be ready to rock, like, full squad, except not Helios, I suppose, in 3 days. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I know there's only 1 box of progress left on the Avatar project. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. The Avatar project will not finish when this box fills up. When this box fills up, it puts you into the emergency timer, and then we have a month. So even if that did happen while we were still scanning, it wouldn't be a problem. But it probably won't, because we had a box of progress added to the main project and a box of progress added to a facility recently. Alright, so let's finish doing this while we're waiting for our people to get healthy.
Strategic resource located.
48 more intel, cool. And let's see, there's a disabled truck, some alien alloys, and a facility lead. Alloys, actually, is definitely the thing we need.
Avenger plotting new course.
At 244 intel, we have the intel now to make a bunch of contacts. So what we really need is more communications capacity. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while before our resistance contacts thing is up and running, but we can, I believe, use the +1 resistance contacts, what do you call it, faction order, and the +2 that we're using currently, I believe. So I think we should actually be able to contact another facility before finishing our contact upgrade.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander.
Okay. Bullpups improved, and the Spectre autopsy and Muton autopsies can be completed instantly, which is good because the Muton autopsy is actually the thing I was going to do next.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Yeah, that is yeah. Would you please put on some cover your head, dude?
By fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units.
So this is why that's
They
important.
thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a Muton.
The advanced grenade launcher allows our grenades to be the grenade launcher's bonus range and bonus area of effect to be increased, and we can now research better base damage for our grenades. Both of those are very important. And powered armor. Yep, alloys. Very, very important alloys. Let's see what this does. I'm
Referred to
curious.
by our troops in the field simply as a Spectre, it has so far been difficult to ascertain by what means this being is able to shift forms from a solid to gaseous state at will. I had theorized it could be a cloud of nanomachines, or perhaps even an insect swarm. However, those theories have proven false, while offering no new direction for my research.
His ears are just an open orifice right now. And really, that thing's turning to gas. That's very interesting. I also had assumed nanomachines, but apparently... Oh no, it isn't immediately clear that any of those hypotheses are out of the realm of possibility, so he has no idea. Using material recovered from a Spectre, refraction field technology will allow equipped soldiers to instantly enter concealment, but it can only be used once, and the device will be permanently removed from the soldier's inventory. Okay, so it's a consumable that gives you concealment. That's actually pretty cool. We might make some use of that. So... this stuff is top priority, but we don't have the alloys to start on it, so I think let's begin on assassin weapons. We do 3 days to some more intel. No, let's start working on the assassin weapons, because I'm pretty curious what the actual effect of these is.
Eager to begin, Commander.
Sure. Oh, hey. So if I improve their bond, I'm not going to do it, but if I put them in here for bond, no, it doesn't want to tell me unless I actually, yeah. We'll put them in there for bond training later. Obviously, I want to use them on a mission in a second here. Okay, so are we all good? Are we all healed up? No, we need a little bit more time for Elise to be available. Oh, actually, we should probably, though, change our Proving Ground project. Let's put Blue Screen Protocol on hold because plasma grenades. Never mind, I don't have the alloys. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to wait on that, too. Man, we really are behind on alloys. We probably have enough intel to go to the black market. I'm always a little nervous about spending intel in the black market and then finding out that I've run out and that I desperately need it. And do I know anything about how to reach New Brazil? I don't really. I know that we can get there from here. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so both of the facilities that we can see are 2 contacts away. I mean, obviously the ones that we're doing after that. Anyway, let's spin the wheel until Elise is better.
You have to expect I'd come for your friends eventually, Commander.
Okay, yeah. He's going to become a real issue. We're working on it.
Spreading word of your exploits.
Alright.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they
Out of
go.
curiosity, how bad is the
We'll
will
need to pay
damage?
close
29,
attention to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
39, 29, 22. He got it the worst. Well, we'll live. We'll figure it out. So we have a pretty strong team. Both of our other faction soldiers and sort of the A team. The extremely powerful alien that we were hinted at, that was hinted at being at this facility, is a real concern. But I think if there's any hope of us defeating it, this is it. This team is it. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying making it. And of course, come back tomorrow. We're going to meet a new foe that I am considerably more scared of than I am of any of the Chosen. And we'll see you then.